The 1970s, a decade that gave us disco fever, bell-bottoms, and some of the most unconventional, heartwarming romance films ever made. While movies like Love Story hogged the limelight, there were plenty of hidden gems bubbling with charm, wit, and wonderful love stories that deserve your attention. These romances will transport you to a world of timeless fashion, raw emotions, and often delightfully quirky storytelling. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and dive into this groovy cinematic trip. And hey, if you're enjoying this nostalgic journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon. Your support means the world to us. Stay until the end to see if your favorite made the list or to drop your own picks in the comments. Let's get started. What happens when two people with zero intention of falling in love accidentally do just that? Starring the irresistible Glenda Jackson and George Segal, this film follows Steve, a married American man in London, and Vicky, a feisty fashion designer. Their casual fling turns into a full-blown love affair, complete with hilarious misunderstandings, awkward moments, and bittersweet realizations. Think of it as a Sex and the City precursor, but with British wit and 70s glam. Jackson's Oscar-nominated performance elevates this rom-com beyond your typical affair movie, making it as heartfelt as it is side-splitting. A poignant exploration of loneliness and self-discovery, One is a Lonely Number tells the story of Amy, Trish Van de Vere, a woman blindsided when her husband leaves her for another woman. Struggling to rebuild her life, she navigates a series of awkward dates, unexpected friendships, and moments of quiet introspection. What sets this film apart is its grounded portrayal of Amy's journey, not as a victim, but as a resilient woman rediscovering her worth. Featuring a beautifully understated performance by Van de Vere and a refreshing touch of humor, this gem deserves to be rediscovered by lovers of nuanced romantic dramas. Easily one of the most unconventional romances of all time, Harold and Maude tells the story of Harold, a death-obsessed 20-year-old, and Maude, a vivacious 79-year-old with a zest for life. Their relationship is tender, life-affirming, and hilariously bizarre. With a Cat Stevens soundtrack and Ruth Gordon's unforgettable performance as Maude, this cult classic will make you laugh, cry, and reevaluate everything you thought about love. It's the ultimate opposites attract story, but fair warning, you'll never look at a daisy the same way again. This Robert Altman-styled mosaic offers a moody, jazzy portrait of loneliness and emotional disconnection in the City of Angels. The film follows a web of characters, musicians, real estate agents, and lovers, whose lives intersect in unexpected ways, all tied together by Keith Carradine's enigmatic singer-songwriter. The melancholy soundtrack, composed by Richard Baskin, becomes a character of its own, underscoring the dreamy and often painful complexities of love and ambition. With its understated performances and contemplative pacing, Welcome to L.A. is a compelling snapshot of 1970s ennui, perfect for those who love films that leave room to reflect on what isn't said. When recently dumped dancer Paula, played by Marsha Mason, is forced to share her apartment with a struggling actor, Elliot, played by Richard Dreyfuss, sparks fly, and not in a good way. Neil Simon's razor-sharp script gives us one of the wittiest, slow-burn romances of the decade. Dreyfuss won an Oscar for his performance as the neurotic yet lovable Elliot, making this a perfect film for fans of unlikely pairing love stories with plenty of sass. Prepare for all the feels in this touching story about Don, Edward Albert, a blind man trying to live independently, and Jill, Goldie Hawn, the free-spirited actress next door who shakes up his world. Their romance is sweet, awkward, and filled with humor, as Jill helps Don break free from his overbearing mother's grasp. Goldie Hawn's charm and the soulful examination of love and independence make this one of the most unique romantic dramas of the era. How can a relationship last when you only meet one weekend a year? That's the central question in this charming comedy drama starring Alan Alda and Ellen Burstyn. Over the course of 25 years, George and Doris reunite annually for their secret rendezvous, navigating life's changes, heartbreaks, and joys. With its intimate focus on two characters and sharp dialogue, This movie feels like watching a masterclass in acting and chemistry. This romantic comedy is as hilarious as it is unexpectedly heartfelt, with Dudley Moore playing George, a middle-aged man spiraling into a midlife crisis after becoming infatuated with the stunning Jenny, played by Bo Derek. What starts as a farcical pursuit of perfection turns into a surprisingly introspective journey about aging, relationships, and what truly matters in love. Blake Edwards' sharp direction balances laugh-out-loud moments with genuine emotional depth, making 10 more than just a story about chasing fantasies. It's a wry, witty look at the complexities of desire and self-discovery. This deeply emotional drama is as much about love as it is about the scars of war. Jane Fonda stars as Sally, a woman whose life is upended when her husband goes to Vietnam, leaving her to find solace in unexpected places. Enter Luke, Jon Voight, a paraplegic veteran whose vulnerability and strength awaken something in her. Their connection is tender, raw, and transformative, showing how love can emerge from shared pain and resilience. Coming Home isn't just a romance, it's a profound exploration of healing and humanity, with performances that linger in your heart long after the credits roll. Okay, hear us out. This one's an emotional roller coaster. While often celebrated as a sweeping romantic drama, the turbulent relationship between Katie, Barbra Streisand, and Hubble, Robert Redford, is anything but your standard love story. Their chemistry is undeniable, but with Katie's fiery activism and Hubble's laid-back charm, their conflicting personalities create a tension that's as heartbreaking as it is captivating. A classic romance for sure, but one that feels achingly real, full of passion, compromise, and inevitable loss. You'll be rooting for them even as you realize they're better apart. What did you think of this list? Did we leave out your favorite underrated romance movie from the 70s? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're feeling the love, hit that like button and share this video with your fellow movie buffs. Don't forget to subscribe for more uncovered delights and cinematic deep dives.